All right, so we're here again for another co-design classroom. Here with good friend and relational activist Terri-Anne. How are you doing, Terri-Anne?
I'm good, thank you.
Right, and we're going to think about memories and journals and how we record are sort of like containers for reflection, really. And it's sparked by the slide you can see on the screen, which is from the Fred Moten and Harvey's book, The Undercommons, and they reference CLR James, who was this like brilliant Caribbean anti-colonial writer, and he said that. He apparently used a shoebox for collecting thoughts and ideas, so a physical space for reflection. And what do you think about that? Are you a reflector, Terri-Anne? You
Well,
nodded
I'm a
no.
bit of an over-analyzer and an over-reflector, but I definitely believe in the power of reflection, not even just as a professional, but as a human, as a person for your own needs. So I'm going to show you guys some examples. I'm passionate about reflecting and journaling, but also memories as a care leaver. Sometimes when you moved, you don't often get all your belongings given to you. So as an adult, I've got some memories, but some are forgotten, and I don't really have physical things because a lot of stuff got left behind or destroyed. So as a parent, for memories, I have a box on top of my wardrobe, and it holds in all the cards from when they were born, and the bracelets, and the first teeth, and the hair. I did not save umbilical cords. I think that's quite gross. Um, but hair and teeth I've saved, and like whenever they achieve positive things, that goes in their memory box so that they can show that to their children. My mum used to get really upset because she was a care leaver herself, and in the system back then, you didn't even get the kind of memories that you get now when you leave. They do you a scrapbook and things to help remember your time in care. So I think seeing what my mum went through and then going through a little bit similar to that made me want to. But then as a person, I love to journal. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. Sometimes I'll open my mouth and instantly know I've said the wrong thing, but now is not the right time to reflect on that. So I have to pin it up there and wait till I get home. So I love book journals. So my personal one's a bit like a scrapbook, and I use it to inspire me to keep going, to stay motivated. Because as much as I sound really happily amazing, I have bad days too. I am a human. I'm a single mum. I'm a care leaver without family privilege. So some days that book gets filled with a lot of junk, and other days it's just pretty stickers and sparkly stuff. So just depends. I have a health journal. I recently was diagnosed as borderline diabetic and didn't really understand that as people we have relationships with food. I just thought we eat food because our body says, or because we were programmed to eat breakfast, lunch, and tea. And growing up quite poor, we didn't, you know, we went through a phase of eating really cheap takeaway food because, 1.99 box of chicken was cheaper than buying it frozen and cooking it up for everybody. So I was just eating for the sake of it. Now, my relationship with food when cooking for others is next level. Like my children, I would not allow them to eat the crap that I eat. I would not allow them to eat as late as I was eating. So I reflected on my relationship, feelings, memories, what food was doing to my brain. So that's one thing I reflect on. I have a professional journal because working with care leavers and young people, as you know yourselves, you need regular supervision, but sometimes you need to check yourself after supervision as well and think maybe I've got a habit of jumping in when people are talking, and I don't mean to. It's not to interrupt. It's a bit of like ADHD brain. I've got that idea and I just need to get it out quickly. So I constantly reflect on that and how can I pin that idea and remember it for later on so that I don't come across as ignorant or arrogant or full of myself. And then the best one, which I had a dream, and I'd been taking a bit of crap in my life. And as you can tell, I'm quite vocal, but for some reason, I wasn't being as vocal as I should have been. I think I'd gone quite in myself. I'd gone through a bit of a bad patch and lost a bit of confidence. And in this dream, my mum and my nana were Scousers by birth. So my mum and my nana, in broad Scouse accents, were just telling me off for taking crap and not standing up for myself. So the next day, I did stand up for myself, but then I also went on Amazon. I think I went to purchase hair products for my son, and the first thing to come up was this journal. So being a Scouser, having it say that, I was like, right, that's my mum and my nana telling me that I need this journal. But yes,
And
So
then,
the point,
and that's it. That's the fuck this journal. Yeah, yeah.
fuck this shit journal, fuck
Fuck
this
this
shit,
shit.
and
No,
then
yeah,
and
got
and what I loved
it.
about it is like, so it'll say what was today's happy, but what was today's arsehole. That's a nice balance. Like that's a really nice balance. To-do list, and today I'm proud that I didn't. So like today I'm proud that I didn't strangle the social worker that wasn't doing a job properly. Or I'm proud that I didn't put the young person in a headlock when they weren't listening to me. So, and then when you just want to blur it all out, it just says shit here. That's perfect.
I, I, I think we should be proud of the things that we didn't do a lot more, as well as proud of the things that we have. I love that as a
Definitely.
well, Terri-Anne, always the crackerjack reflections and brilliant wisdom. So we really appreciate you, and we're going to put all your details in the description to this film, and we'll see you again soon. And if anybody's got their own methods of how they reflect or journal, then yeah, feel free to put those in the comments. But yeah, see you again. Thanks so much.
Bye.